I want to do something good for the people of Singapore, to make life better for them, in bringing down the cost of living, cost of housing, and giving secure jobs. Now, I know this is not the primary job of the president. This is the job of the government. But the president will be able to give advice, discussion with the government and the ministers to find ways to achieve these goals. The key quality should be the ability to understand what the major problems are and to think of possible solutions and make it work. I want to be able to listen to the people, understand their main concerns, and bring them to the attention of the government, because I'm afraid that the government is not paying enough attention to the problems of the people. So that, I think, is the most important goal I want to achieve. Singapore's greatest challenge in the near future is how to be competitive. Our cost is too high, partly driven by property prices, by wages, and also by taxes. So that makes us very uncompetitive. And we should go back to the old days where we are very lean and low cost. And that is, I think that's a very important factor for our future survival and success. I'm qualified to carry out the role of safeguarding the reserves because I spent 30 years to build up NTUC income from $28 million. It increased by 600 times to 17 billion. So this requires investing the money carefully and making the right decisions. I would use my experience in this area to make sure the reserves of Singapore, although it's much bigger than NTUC income, but the same concept and principles are there. My leadership style is to identify the important problems, get people to agree that these are the important problems, and then to find a way to solve those problems. And solving a problem requires some skill. You cannot solve the problem, get it right the first time. You must be willing to try, to adapt, and then after a few times you can get it to succeed. And the other important skill is when you are not sure, you don't want to implement it in a large scale. You want to implement in a small scale. Once it works, then you implement it widely. I've adopted this in building up my NTUC income when I was there. The same principle will apply to the country. My chances of winning is quite good. I know I have a formidable opponent in Mr. Tan, but I think the people of Singapore want a president who is independent of the government. And Mr. Tan has been part of the government for the past 20 over years. He's only left a month ago. And I think the people of Singapore would like something like a fresh look at the problems of the country. And I will be able to provide that fresh look. So my chances are good.